Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GMAT out of this book here, the GMAT Review, the official guide. If you don't have one already, and if you're thinking about studying for GMAT, buy one immediately at mba.com. The problem that I'm about to solve in this clip is the one that you will find on page number 164, problem solving number 95. You have to have the book in front of you so that you can read with me. This particular problem is not a difficult problem. Like most of the problems in GMAT, they are not difficult problems. They are just, you just have to pay attention. You have to know what is being asked. You have to concentrate, and you have to pay attention as to exactly how the question is worded. It says, a certain company retirement plan has a rule of 70. Let's see what the rule of 70 is. The rule of 70 provision allows the employee to retire when the employee's age plus the years of employment with the company totals at least 70. So your age plus the years of service with the firm reaches 70. In what year could a female employee hired in 86 on her 23rd birthday first be eligible to retire under this provision? Well, let's take a look. So what you have to understand here is that after the employee is hired, each year counts as 2 years. So I hope I leave room here to actually solve the problem. For example, someone who is hired, this SO is abbreviation for someone hired at the age of 60 can retire after only 5 years of service, not 10. Not 10. Why? Because I hope you can read my writing. Because after 5 years, the person would be 65, that's their age, plus the years of service. Which is 5. We'll give you a total of 70. And they can retire when this magic number reaches 7. When this magic number reaches 70 years of service, and they can retire. This particular person is hired in, let me change the color now, I'm going to solve it over there. This particular person is hired in 1986 at the age of 32. So the first thing I have to figure out is that how many years I need to go before the magic number reaches 70. So 70 divided minus 32, because that's the age of the person when they were hired, is 38. And as I told you, as soon as they're hired, each year count as 2 years. So they're not going to be eligible for retirement after 38 years of service. They'll be eligible for retirement after 38 divided by 2, which is 2 go to 3 ones, 1, 19. After 19 years. After 19 years, she can retire. And since she was hired in 1986, if you add 19 to it, that gives you 86, 96, 2006. This person will be eligible for retirement in year 2005. And that's all it is. In 2005, this person can retire. The answer is C. I'm going to get out of your way now, so you can read it. I'm going to explain one more time. I'm going through this much detail here because this problem is something that some people see it and some people don't. If you see it right away, you're fine. If you don't see it, it can be annoying. So the rule is very simple. They add up your age and the years of service with the company, and when that magic sum reaches 70, you are eligible for retirement. Which means that after the employee is hired, every year counts at 2 years. Every year counts at 2 years because one is the year that you serve, 1 year of service, plus you're 1 year older. At the end of the first year, you have had 1 year of service, plus you are 1 year older. So your age goes up. This number goes up by one, and this number goes up by 1. So after 5 years of service, this will count as 10. 5 years of service will count as 10 because after 5 years of service, your age will be 5 years higher than what you started out with, and 5 years of service. So if I'm hired at the age of 40, by the time I'm 45, this magic number has already become 50. And if I'm hired at the age of 40, after 15 years of service, when I'm 55, if I'm hired at the age of 40, when I turn 55, my age will be 55, and by that time I will have provided 15 years of service, I can retire. I can bloody well retire with this firm. It's a nice deal. So that's what it is. After the employee is hired, each year counts as 2 years. For example here, I'll give you an example here. Someone who is hired at the age of 60 can retire after only 5 years of service, not 10. Not 10. Because after 5 years of service, the person will be age of 65, their age will be 65 because if they are hired at the age of 60, after 5 years they will be 65 and they have 5 years of service, they can retire. The question here is, this lady is hired in 86 at the age of 32. When can she retire? Well, let's see. Not that it makes any difference whether it's a he or a she, but in what year could the female employee, in what year could a female employee, as if it makes a difference, they are knowing. It doesn't matter whether it's a female employee or a man employee or a monkey, it doesn't matter. The rule applies. So, if the person's age is 32, you just subtract from 70, that means you have to reach this magic number, 38. The sum of these two has to reach 38 and then you can retire. So, well, I didn't say it properly, but we're looking for the sum of this, we're looking for a difference of 70 minus the starting age, which is 38. We have to reach that magic number of 38. If you divide 38 by 2, you get 19, which means after 19 years of service, this lady would be eligible for retirement. Why? Because if she's starting at the age of 32, after 19 years of service, her age will be this. And after 19 years, she would have provided 19 years of service. So as you can see, this 19 plus 19 is 38, plus her starting age will give you 70. She can retire in 2005. I hope I didn't make it overly complicated, because sometimes I have a tendency of doing that. I take something simple, and if you explain it too much, it gets too complicated. Anyway, listen, if you wish to buy the DVDs that provide the solution to all the problems that I have put together, send me an email. Go to the website at www.prep, GMAT.com, prep4gmat.com. Send me an email, or if you wish to hire me for personal private tutoring, I'm located in Connecticut. Again, send me an email and we'll talk. All right? Thank you.